Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for your participation during the class. Today, we have read an amazing article about the dates. And it was page number 36, and it was an article adopted from Ahlan wa Sahlan, right? Hospitality with dates. So, let us summarize all the important points that we have learned in this article. The first paragraph, we saw that it's a tradition in Saudi Arabia, the tradition of hospitality, and they're welcoming their guest, right, with a small cup of Arabian coffee, and that is made with the roasted coffee beans and cardamom, and they serve it with a variety of fresh dates, right? So this is the culture in almost every Saudi home that the way they are welcoming their guests, right, by offering them the coffee, Arabian coffee, and dates, right. So the second paragraph we saw that after Egypt, Saudi Arabia is the second largest producer of dates in the world, right, with an annual output of more than 1.1 million metric tons of dates. Right. So then we saw that there are more than 300 different types of dates are available in Saudi Arabia. Right. Each type of date is having its own taste and texture. Subhanallah. And these different types of dates can be seen in shops, markets, right? And so Saudi Arabia, in the number of trees is the highest number of trees, the palm trees in the world it has, and with more than 23 million trees, accounting for the 20% of the global date production. Okay, but there are so many things that we can see dates, right? Dates have rich medicinal properties as well, right? And it's highly nutritional because date palms only cover 3% of the earth's surface, right? They only cover, they are cultivated on only 3% area of the earth's surface, but it's giving the humans one of, it's the best source, the complete food, and the best food without so much effort. Because if we take a look among the other crops like the wheat, the rice, and some other crops, so they're taking a lot of efforts and a lot of money as well. But the date is the people they're getting dates without much effort, right? And because of this thing that palm trees are planted in Saudi Arabia, everywhere that you can see every major city, street, in gardens, yards, right? Although it looks very beautiful, that's why it's an icon of the beauty among the trees, right? And furthermore, it's also the national emblem of Saudi Arabia. Emblem, as I told you, the symbol, right, for Saudi Arabia. Although it does not appear on the kingdom's flag, but the kingdom is using this emblem on many other sites, on many other ministries, and on many other things, right? Like if you see that, it's because it's an emblem, right? It's a symbol of Saudi Arabia. So usually wherever you will go in each and every city that you will find this symbol. around the cities, right? So, furthermore, the dates are very important to provide a healthy lifestyle, right? Because we saw the example of ajwa date that is the prevention of cancer, that if you're eating, if you're using this, and also an anti-inflammatory properties it has, right? Okay, furthermore, a 10-gram portion of fresh date is a premium source of vitamin C, right? However, when it's dried, so it loses the vitamin C content, right? And a single date provides about 20 calories, and it's a good source of carbohydrates, fiber, and potassium, and iron as well. So it do not contains a lot of fats, cholesterol, right? These types of things means it is quite useful product from nature. The last paragraph we came to know about the other usage of palm tree. The palm tree is very useful for providing the shade um, from the strong sun. In the Saudi Arabia, it's a desert area, so the sun during the day is very strong, the sun rays. So it provides a very cool shade, and further the strong trunks, and also supporting the pillars and the buildings, and making furniture as well, right? So a wonderful article from Ahlan wa Sahlan. Let's see now these all the answers. Here you can find all these answers. Right. What two things are offered the guests to the guests in Saudi Arabia? The coffee and dates. And how many dates does Saudi Arabia produce in 1 year? 1.1 metric ton. Where can dates be seen in Saudi Arabia? Give at least three examples. Everywhere, wherever you go, shops, markets, major streets, major cities, gardens, yards, right? And apart from the nutritional value, what is another benefit of eating date? It has medicinal properties, and furthermore, why are date palm are so common in Saudi Arabia? Because it's quite easy to cultivate, right? And which illness might the ajwa date help to avoid? That is cancer. And how could eating a date help relieve headache? Because it has the anti-inflammatory properties like the other medicines, for example, brufen and aspirin has, right? Okay, so what happens to the vitamin C in a fresh date when it is dried? It is vanished when it is dried. So the vitamin C vanished. And the last question, the what is the date palm tree used for the other than the source of food, right? So it's the shade from the sun, thatching, roofing, unhurt supporting pillars in buildings. So no doubt about it, it is quite useful tree. Okay, give me a moment. That's it, guys. The page number 18 is your homework for today. All right, complete your homework and the task which I've already given to you guys, the email, letters, and send me on my WhatsApp, right? I'll see you in the next class. Take care. Goodbye.